Hi, Olivia.
I'm Jan.
How are you?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm perfectly good.
That's nice.
All right.
So, are you ready to talk about the Hatful of Aloe album from this movie?
Yes, I'm ready. I've been waiting for this a very long
I've been
time.
waiting for this episode for a long time
Yes.
now. Okay, let's start.
All right. So, let's talk about our subject. What are we gonna talk about? Explain to us what will be the subject.
We are going to talk about the Smiths and their album Hatful of Aloe. We're going to talk about the controversy
behind it.
and the most popular song called Heaven Knows I'm Miserable Now.
And we're gonna talk a little about the Smiths too. Just
Yes,
like to
yes,
put
just
you guys in
like
context.
the members and
Of course.
what they do. And
Exactly.
Yes.
So, let's start. Who are the Smiths? What do they do? Where they're from?
So the Smiths is an English rock band composed of 4 members.
Who are those members? Do we
First,
know them?
we have Morrissey. Morrissey is the lead singer.
I've heard some
Yes,
things.
he wrote many of the songs. Like the lyrics are pretty almost always all the time from from him. There's also Johnny Marr, who's the guitarist.
Johnny
And-
Marr helps with the lyrics a little bit.
Oh
is
yes.
that-
Oh yes. Okay. Andy Rook, the bassist, and Mike Joyce, the drummer.
All right. Where are they from? Where do they come from?
England.
England.
Yes.
Oh.
It's like a compilation album. So it's a compilation of like all the songs from other albums.
Yes.
So is it an album or not?
Yeah, it is pretty confusing. It's an album, but it's a compilation of their most popular songs. Not a lot of bands do this actually. Well, you know what? No, actually, a lot of bands do this.
Yeah, but I think it's good. I think it's a great way
to showcase your best songs.
Yes.
And just put them all together.
But do you think it's an album? What's your opinion on that?
Personally, I consider it an album.
Yeah, I'd say me too.
And there's actually one original song. There is an original song.
Only one or
from-
two?
One or two. Let me just check. One. There is one new song from the Smiths in the Hatful of Aloe album, which is "Handsome Devil." Let me just play it to you.
Wait, you don't see us now, but we're dancing.
Okay.
So, like Mehan just said, the song that we just played has been written for the album, the album that we were talking about, Hatful of Aloes. It's the only one out of 14 songs.
So it is important to know before judging like the compilation album and oh my god, it's not a real album. It's important to know that the Smiths they treated their songs that are singles as individual entities and not just ways to like promote an album. And many of their best songs were never issued on their studio album. That's why they kind of did a compilation album because most of them were singles. So they kind of just put them all together. Many of their classics like William, It Was Really Nothing, Heaven Knows I'm Miserable Now, which is our personal favorite.
Yes, the one we're gonna talk about.
Exactly.
So now, I think you've seen that coming. I am going to talk to you about Heaven Knows I'm Miserable Now. So, Heaven Knows I'm Miserable Now is probably one of the most popular songs of the Smiths, like of all the Smiths album songs. Like
Yeah,
it's-
probably.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
It's a poignant song that's been released in 1984 as a single, of course, because it's an album of singles, like we said. It's a masterful blend of John Marr's distinctive guitar work and Morrissey's emotive vocals and introspective lyrics.
I personally like this song because it is relatable. I relate to the lyrics. The
Yeah,
beat is
yeah.
cool. But can you like just elaborate a little bit about the lyrics? Just
Yeah, so the lyrics are about Marcy struggling and struggles, Marcy struggles and disappointments of everyday life. He's expressing a feeling of being stuck in a situation that brings little joy.
oh, that's
So
sweet.
that's like he's saying. I was looking for a job and then I found a job, but Evan knows I'm miserable now. So he's kind of miserable. Like it's cool that he found a job, but he's still miserable. Like it's you know.
It's what he wanted, but he's still
Yes.
miserable. Yeah.
Yes.
So we've talked about Everyone Else Is Miserable now. Let's just talk about the album and how it became popular, because it is popular among younger people right now.
Right now.
It, for a bit, like it was popular in the 80s,
Yeah.
but it just came back, and there is actually
We
a
actually
reason.
listen to it right now in the moment.
Yeah,
So
it's in our playlist.
why do teenagers like us listen to the Smiths? There's a reason.
There's a reason, and
And-
people may not like it, and
Yes.
people may not want to admit it, but
Yes.
TikTok,
is kind of the reason, because
it brought back a lot of the Smith songs who were kind of like dug up, and people kind of just forgot about them, and it also became a lot more recognized among us because of a movie, a love movie actually.
yeah.
Which contains a lot of the Smith songs, and it is 500 Days of Summer. Did you
Yes.
watch this movie?
I didn't, but I've seen parts of it on TikTok.
I've watched it.
Like it's popular on TikTok and Instagram Reels that we see parts of this movie with like the song of the Smiths. So
It brings the best aspect of the Smiths. I
Yeah.
mean, it is, even though like TikTok is not good, a drug.
yeah, stuff like that, we maybe would not listen to the Smiths, you know?
Exactly.
So that's
They-
a positive
it
part.
It brought a lot of recognition. Yeah. So that was our brief talk about
Yeah.
the Hatful of Hollow and everything surrounding it.
Thank you for listening, and we hope you will start listening to that album because it's a great album, and
Definitely
yeah,
recommend it.
There's most to know if you want to look up on the web about the Smiths, but that was the episode of today. So thank you very much for listening.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and this album is for everyone. There's different styles. Every song is different from another. So, bye.
Bye.
See you next time.